Hi, I'm Craig Phillips. In this range of videos, we're showing you how to make your home more energy efficient. In this particular video, I'm going to show you how to fit Radiator Reflective Foam behind the radiator. Now, why is it important to do this? Of course, when you've got your radiator turned on, you're feeling the heat coming out this way, but it's also going out that way. So by adding the reflective radiator foam behind it, that's going to reflect the heat this way into the room, just where you want it. So first we've got to remove the radiator from the wall. Now if you're planning on applying this reflective strip right round all the radiators in your house, it may be worth inviting a plumber around to drain the system down. So once your plumber has turned off your system and drained it right down with water, you can start to disconnect your both valves each end and lift the radiator off the wall. And they come off, and as you see the bottom there, the actual valve comes off the pipe, and you're left with the olive still on here, one of the nuts on there which won't come off, that's connected to there, and same again on the other side. If you know your radiator has a flexi hose like this one, you won't need to drain down the system. You'll simply be able to lift it off the brackets and lay it onto the floor or a cushion. That will help support it. If you don't know, it's important that you don't risk it and check. Now, depending what's on the surface of your walls at home, they may have been plastered and painted right the way down there, or they may have been wallpapered or tiled. This particular one is just a bare board. It hasn't been tiled yet, so I am going to seal it. If you do have wallpaper on this area, it might be wise to measure up just a couple of inches off the height and the width of your radiator, mark it out and remove that bit of wallpaper there. But what we're going to do is just put on some wallpaper adhesive across that, let it penetrate and dry in for about 45 minutes, and then we're going to paste our reflective foil and apply that to the wall. So we'll leave that to penetrate into the board for about 45 minutes to an hour. Once it's dry, I can do the same on the back of my foil and then glue that to the wall. So this is my reflective foam. It comes in rolls, and you can see it's silver reflective foam one side and it's white, that's the foam, on the other side. So I'm going to cut mine down to size at just 700 millimeters for my size radiator, which is about here. A little mark on there, small mark there, a trimming knife. And then I'm going to get a square, or you can use a spirit level, something straight and rigid. Pop it onto your marks either end and score down it with your knife. Turn it over this side and you'll find it will want to start to coil up. So, a little trick, turn it over, roll it tight the other way. Hopefully it'll stay flattish. And then using the same wallpaper paste, I'm going to apply this across the back. Place this over the brackets to start with, just about 5 or 10 millimeters over. And then I'll take my trimming knife and just start to cut out around these brackets here. So I cut my piece at 700 millimeters. My radiator is only about another 30 or 40 millimeters wider either side, so of course you won't be able to see around the side of it. My radiator is a little bit deeper, so what I am going to do is cut a nice little strip, same length, but a nice thin piece just along there to come almost to the bottom of my radiator. So now my reflective foam is fitted. Just wiping around the brackets to make sure I've got no adhesive caught down the back of that, I'm going to leave this to dry for an hour or two and then rehang and connect my radiator. You may have to bleed the radiators, of course, because we do get some air trapped in them. As that water's circling through the system, it's building up and up and up, and you're letting that air release from the side. About 50% of that heat, which was originally going towards the wall, is now being reflected back into your room where you want it. And if you need to see more how-to videos like this one, subscribe to the YouTube channel. But if you just want to know more about the tools I've been using, check out the website, silverlinetools.com.